This project has a few prerequisites. Basically, you have to have yeah, Git, Node, and just VS Code installed in your laptop so to basically run this. So what you have to basically do now is that go to the URL that I sent you. So wait a second. Oh, okay. So you just come to this URL. Okay, you come to this URL and just copy it. Come to your terminal here. Okay, so just run git clone the URL. What will happen is it will give you the whole repository in this thing. So I'm just opening this repository right now. Okay, so here check out the details about the repository. So basic front end. Say it's better to say that you people build the front end and I did the back end. So just be sure that you will be knowing a lot about front end, and I mean it's fine even if you guys don't know the back end. And I try to keep it as simple as possible. And this is just for demo purposes, and you can't really host it anywhere, or you can't make others use this right now. There are few prerequisites as said here. Let us press, I mean, first run npm install in this. So you just copy this and run it in the terminal again. Just this and this. Okay, cd. Okay, and no worries. Cd backend and npm install. So what this does is it will install the packages required for the backend. This is the backend stuff, so it's fine even if you guys don't know it. See, the next thing is very important. You have to use these. So create a file inside backend folder called as .env. Okay. Once you do that, copy everything that is in uh, what we say env to env.example to .env. Now, what you have to do is you have to change this with your actual email. And about password, you will get the password in Google. So, firstly, you have to have a two-factor authentication enabled in your particular account that you'll be using for this particular thing. You use manage your Google account, and then you search app password here. App passwords in security. So if you don't have your two-factor authentication enabled, you won't get that, by the way. So give whatever the name you want and create. Once you create, you will get this. Just copy this, and this is a one-time password. So make sure you copy it and save it somewhere. So that is your what we say app password. Okay. So why is it used? This is used by the backend to send mails. So this email will be used to send a mail for whatever. Okay, I will just show the demo and you will understand. Talking about the backend, we have the package.json file, which is everything literally. So these are the packages, dependencies are the packages: body parser, cos, .env, express, node mailer. So node mailer is used for mailing. Express is the package. I can say that express is for backend. It's used for backend. .env is used to keep secrets. So this is a secret. This can't be shared with anyone else. So we keep it in .env and access it in Express server using this particular .env package. Course is for cross platform integration. So how can I say it? Oh, so okay. So while we'll be using while we'll be using the backend and front end, right? So you will get request from another site to the backend. So for that, we need course. You will come across these topics later on. A body parser. Okay, body parser is something package we used here for JSON writing. So it's not really necessary for you guys as it's a backend. So just leave it for now. Yeah. The next thing is package log JSON. This is basically the generated file that generated with the npmi command that we run, and these are the packages downloaded directly from the npm registry. This is your backend basically. So as you see that I have imported a lot of packages and then initiated the express server. I have also given the static path. I will come across this later on. I just given, I'm just using for star right now. So this is the DB file. So basically, I'm not using a database right now because overcomplicating things for now is not required. So I've just used user.json. So this will be, your database will be this basically. I will come across it later on while um, I will be showing you the demo. Get user again, just read from data file, save the user to data file, user email, user config, everything. This is something that you don't really need, don't really want to understand. So okay, this is something that we'll be using for node mailer. Basically this is the object created for node mailer. I mean yeah, node mailer initiation and send reminder. If you have the format changed, just change here reminder for this. Don't change the dollar signs because this is the array getting staged. This is the child name getting rendered from the JSON, and again stage name rendered from the JSON. So if you have to change anything here, just you can change it as you need it. Yeah, from is fine to is fine. This don't change anything in, don't change anything in here. Hmm, yeah, these are the routes. You don't really know how to know all this. Basically register the new user, log in the existing user. This is a get. So basically to get the informations of the user. Uh, in this case, it is for to understand the status of the vaccines, and this is to get the configuration. Okay, okay, this is a scheduler. Just ignore it. Scheduler can be ignored, and yeah, that's it about the JSON. This is the vaccine file. For demo purposes, what I did is I kept the minutes from birth right now. So basically, once you log in, you will get this first email for all these vaccines, and I have kept the retry limit as 1 minute. So understand that these are all in minutes right now. If you have to get it in month, for demo purposes, we are not, since we are not really deploying it or making it accessible for everyone. This is more than enough right now. While you will be showing it to someone else, you can just wait for a couple of minutes. So basically here, once you register the user, the scheduler will, the backend will just handle the login and send they send the reminder for these three emails. And after 2 minutes, if you have to keep everything on, so basically the server has to run locally in your system. If it is running locally, then you will get the second email after 2 minutes for these. uh, Remember, the retry limit right now is 1 minute. So if you don't check this before, you will be, how can I say it, uh, before 1 minute, basically you will what you say, you will be reminded again to uh, yeah, same mail basically. Is that mail? Okay, wait a second. Okay, this thing, same mail will be sent again with the vaccines that are not really given. Okay, So yeah, if you have to change it to months as required, I don't think that is the ideal case right now for demo purpose. You can change it here. This is just minute. If you want to change minutes, you can just change the minutes. And that's it about backend. I mean, this is more than enough if you know about backend. How to run the backend? You just do node server.js. That's it. To know more about the backend, there is a readme file again. Just read this and you will understand what the backend is right now. Check it here. So these are the configurations, environment variable that I just set right now. Key algorithms used if you need to have a report or something, you can just use it. And the dependencies, again, check it out. Express for web server, email for node mail for email sending, cross platform, I mean cross origin resource sharing for to connect track backend with the front end. .env for environment variable management. I said that. Okay. Now what you do is you just run node.server.js inside backend folder. Remember that we have run cd backend and npm installed separately. We have to make sure that node server.js is run inside backend itself. Once you run node server.js, what will happen is server running on localhost 3000. This will be the link you will be getting. So if you open this link, yeah, just a second. Oh, wait a second. I have something else running as well. Okay, so this is your website. Let me just go through the front end code ones and then jump on to demo. Okay, so front end is basically HTML, CSS, JavaScript. This is pretty basic, but I get it that since you guys don't really have a background on it, you may not be able to understand it. Just read this once. Just go through these, whatever is written here to understand it. I think it is simplistic. Okay, so index.html is the file that will be rendering every time. So here you don't have anything else, right? If you give index.html, you will get to see the same file. Okay, edit.html, it got redirected to edit.html because we are using server. My bad. Okay, so here what will happen is this is the HTML file. So we are specifying this is doc type HTML and this will be the HTML body. HTML, what we say, the whole code embedded. I mean, okay, we have to write the whole code inside these HTML tags itself. This is the head and this is the body. Head is something that we use to connect and define the configurations of the HTML file. In simple words, we are saying that this code is written in UTF-8, a viewport. So basically, it should be responsive to mobile and desktop. This is the title of the page. So vaccine reminder, you can see vaccine reminder right here. That's what it is. Secondly, pre-connect. You don't really have to know about this. This is where I just connected the style sheet, and this is where I got the font, and this is where we connected the custom style sheet. Okay, yeah, this is the body which you will be seeing in the HTML page. Header, we have VaxTrack is whatever we see here. This next we have main. Main is the whole container that we see over here. So basically this container is main. Secondly, hero section and auth section. We see the two divisions. This is the hero section, this is the auth section. Okay, under hero section, this is the data. So if you have to change anything, change it over here. Again, image is in assets. This. That's it. Now next thing is the form. We have hero section is done. Auth section. This is the form. I would prefer it you guys to not change any font. I mean, not change anything over here. You can change label, labels if needed, but hopefully you guys don't, I mean, don't go to change anything over here because it may, I mean, you guys may mess up something. So better not to change anything. This is basically whatever you see right in this code getting rendered in this page, this container. Okay. This is where we connected the script. So this is JavaScript. So illustration.png is the image that we see here. Next is script.js and style.css. So you see two things over here. Now I explained you about index.html. This is the pure HTML file that we wrote, and we connected uh, styles here, which is style.css, and asset.js. I mean assets script.js, that is script.js over here. Understand that uh, if you consider web as a human body, index.html or HTML files are the skeletons. CSS or cascading style sheets are, how can I say it? Those are the skin or whatever you see, and JavaScript is the brain. Understand it very simply. I mean, in simple words. If you have to change any colors over here, just look into it and change it. I have used standard colors all over the files. Again, if you prompt it to ChatGPT, it may change a lot of things. So make sure you guys don't really change a lot of things. But then again, if you guys have any changes, please do. I mean, I appreciate you guys working on something. Okay, so I am storing it in local storage, and logout will just remove the local storage. Remove whatever is stored in the local storage. Don't really go deep into it. This is not required. Switch tab, add event listener for Docker. So basically autofill current date and auto login check. Handle register, handle login, load dashboard, toggle vaccine, and auto refresh. So these are the functions that I wrote. Switch tab. Okay. So what's happening here is switch tab is basic tab used. This function is used for this new user to check status. When we press check status, we are using switch tab. You can see that here. Here, when we go with the, okay, so button, tabs and button. Switch tab to register, switch tab to login. Register, login. This is the function switch tab. Don't really go deep into it. It's not really your forte. Login check. This is the predefined check that we are looking into, and don't think a lot about it because it's self-explanatory if you think properly. We are taking the user ID, storing it into local storage, and redirecting the user to the edit.html page. Secondly, date fill. What I did is I just gave the today's date as default date to be filled over here in date of birth. So that is the function that is determining the today's date basically. Next we have handle register. This is where the register form is working. We are preventing the default form function of HTML, taking all the registered details, I mean entered details in the form, converting it into the form format that we need, and using try catch block to post. We are using fetch, JS functions fetch, to post the content. So you guys will come across this in the later stages. Don't go deep into it this again. I know I am repeating myself, but then again, I don't really think this is really required for you guys right now. This is where we are calling the API. You see register over here, and this is the register function that is getting called. Where do we have? Okay, this is the register function. Just check it out. Okay, so we are sending the child name, date of birth, parent email. If the response is okay, that is response 200 returned from the backend. Then we are uh, checking the JSON file for the data, local storage, I mean setting the local storage and redirecting to the edit.html page. Otherwise, we will just say error registry. Handle register is done. Next, we have handle login. Again, we are taking the form, whatever is there in the form, and logging it using backend, sending it to backend. If response is okay, then we are sending the user to the edit.html page. Load dashboard. This is where the configuration is getting loaded. Um, it's not needed for you guys. Toggle vaccine. This is the function that is getting called while you will be checkboxing the edit, and this is the auto refresh function which is not required. We'll dive directly into the execution part. So here I will just use test. The guide test has been born today. So now I just check it in view dashboard. Child not found. Basically, I have not registered myself. Here I come to register, which is test again, and I will just give my email, start tracking. So now what's happening is check the server logs. Here we see that email configuration. You see, Pi Gaurish is the account that got logged in. We triggered the reminder for birth stage, and the email is sent. You see the email that you got. This is the format that I came at. And remember, if you don't change everything, I mean, don't check box in the dashboard before 1 minute is done, it will send the mail again. So now, for demo purposes, I will again not check this. And yeah, to be interesting, just letting you know how is it getting saved in the backend. See, this is the ID of the child name, date of birth, email that is given. Okay, see, 1 minute is done, and the email has should be resent again, but only for one. This is the only one not done, so I got the email just for that. Now after 1 minute again, it will check again for this particular one, and I will not really go for it right now because in 2 minutes I will get another mail. Anyways, here demo start time. This is the time that we started, which is not required for you right now. Birth is also there, and birth and this, okay, never mind. Vaccine status. See, so what if you check one box here, you will get the same here. You remove it, it should be removed ideally. Okay. I'm not removing it. I will see. I'm not sure. Let's see how it goes. If I get time, I will just fix this before sending. Okay, no, I am changing it, so it got false. So I should be getting reminder for all the 6 week ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 because I changed this got changed to false after the mail was sent. So never mind. It is getting changed. Don't worry about that. So I will just checkbox everything. So it got true for everything. So this is just the common demo. I will exit the dashboard. Even if I exit the dashboard, it will check for the what we say the next interval. So basically here, let me just see what is the next 0, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, the 3 minute one just got triggered. I should get another mail. Yeah, the 3 minutes one just got triggered. So now to check it, I will just give test and view dashboard. I can just check the dashboard now. Just to make sure no other mail comes in, I will checkbox everything. If I checkbox everything, just let's see how it goes. I never checkboxed everything while I was working on it, so let me just check it once. Yeah, so triggering reminder stage for 10 weeks is done. 10 weeks was at 3 minutes, so let's just wait a minute more to check if we are getting the mail triggered or no. Ideally it should not be triggered, but then again, let's see how it goes. I believe nothing will be triggered. Then again, I will just check it out later on. I can't sit simply. Okay, it just got refreshed again. Just check that it will be a big JSON. So JSON is JavaScript object notation. This will be one user. One bracket is one user. Vaccine status, again birth, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 14 weeks. It's all self-explanatory at this point. But if there is any doubt, just ask me or Tyson sir, and both will be able to just let you know what is exactly going on. So that's it for the demo, I guess. If you guys have any doubts, just let me know. And yeah, 1 minute is done and no event got triggered, which means everything is running fine as expected. It was great working with this project on a quick note. All the best. Bye bye.